We'll run into them on a few occasions.
Why do I get the feeling that's an understatement? Doesn't seem like my first command is shaping up the way I expected.
In the middle of the journey of our life, I found myself astray in a dark wood where the straight road had been lost.
I didn't know Dante's Inferno was on the Marquis reading list.
Actually, I borrowed your copy.
My fiancé gave me that book as an engagement gift. I've never lent it to anyone.
Not yet. Anyway, I agree with Dante. If you always see the road ahead of you, it's not worth it.
A soldier and a philosopher. Your intelligence file doesn't do you justice.
I've replicated these belts to resist the effects of the temporal barriers, just like the hyposprays.
I didn't realize you were programmed to be so versatile.
I wasn't. But when you're thrown into the deep end of the galaxy and left running for a it helps to develop a few teams.
How long have you been running?
Almost 3 years, since our original doctor was killed.
Killed? How?
In the incident that stranded us here in the Delta.
Doctor. The Temporal Prime Directive. Remember?
Of course. I'm sorry.
Delta Quadrant? Is that what he was about to say? I'll take the upper decks. You take the lower.
I don't think splitting up's a good idea.
We'll get the job done faster.
As your first officer, it's my duty to protect you. I know a lot more about what's out there than you do. And we have no way of communicating if something goes wrong. It may take a little longer, but we should go together.
After you, Commander. Can I ask you something? I started off with a crew of 153. I already know I lost my doctor. How many others?
We'll suffer casualties like any other starship. But you'll also gain new crewmen as well.
Like you. How do you get to be my first officer?
Our crews will be forced to work together after we get stranded.
In the Delta Quadrant. How does that happen?
Are you sure you want to know?
What the hell was that?
A macrovirus. They infected the ship a few years ago.
Sounds like it's going to be one disaster after another on this ship.
You once told me that Starfleet captains don't choose their missions, the missions choose them. You're gonna have the opportunity to study
The
things
worst
no human has
invasion
ever
I've
seen
ever
before.
had.
Including some very large germs. A monochromatic environment?
It's called Black and White. It's one of Tom Paris's holodeck programs. He based it on some old science fiction serials.
Interesting technology.
Captain Proton's rocket pack,
Captain Proton?
the savior of the universe.
Doesn't sound like Mr. Paris's tastes are very sophisticated.
That's why we love having him around. The access port should be in there.
Here, I think I found the panel. Give me a hand.
Hold! In the name of Chaotica! Seize them!
Oh, no.
Computer, deactivate program.
Unable to comply.
Surrender.
Holodeck controls are offline.
Hold on. Now, wait a minute.
Thieves, my liege!
Do not resist.
They were attempting to rob your laboratory!
Fool! Don't you recognize the Queen of the Spider People? Arachnia, my bride. I knew you'd return.
Bye-bye! Let's
So I
go!
can watch you die.
What a crazy fucking invasion. That was awesome. Gee!
Raise the lightning shield! Power the death ray! Her fleet may be lurking nearby. We must defend ourselves.
I'm open to suggestions.